I didn't know, and now I do, and now I'm fixing the problem. I'm still doing some design work here. G'day everybody, good morning. How are you all doing today? Ignore my hair, it's deciding to do whatever the hell it wants to. Curly hair sometimes is just unmanageable. I'm just finishing up doing some of my makeup, which you probably could tell, although the feature on this camera is really nice. It kind of just like blurs out all the issues. I'm using the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. I did showcase this in a few vlogs ago, something like that. However, I think it was when I was doing my closet clear out. That's when I was doing it. Welcome to today. It is, where's my phone? My phone was on charge. Okay, it is Wednesday, April 20th. It's just barely still morning. I have done quite a bit of work already this morning. I posted a TikTok and I also started editing some things. So if you guys do not follow me on TikTok, go ahead and follow me. It's always linked in the description, or well, it will be now. I don't think I've ever linked it before. But anyway, I do like graphic design and illustration work and such like that over there on TikTok. So if you like design TikTok or art TikTok and such like that, go ahead and follow me. I'm really enjoying TikTok. It took me a few years to get a TikTok, but I'm really enjoying it. So today, a lot of things are happening. I'm doing some design work for clients and doing my makeup right now. I also have to take care of a few things around the mini farm. I know you guys probably saw my last vlog. If you haven't, that's okay. It's always linked somewhere in the description. I have a little bit of a problem. I tried to take care of the problem yesterday. However, it didn't really take. So I have to continue to fix the problem today. I think it was a week ago. Maybe it's 2 weeks ago. Time kind of eludes me sometimes when it comes to recalling time frames, but you know, it's just because everything just seems to be going by so fast. Do you guys feel like that? Like everything's going by like so fast. By the way, I'm still working on my coffee. It's right here. I refilled because I need it. We got a little bit of a cold front. For Florida, a cold front is basically like nothing. Temperature dips down to about mid-70s sometimes. With it came a lot of wind. That also comes with pressure headaches. I woke up with one this morning. Felt like crap. Coffee's helping. I decided to fast today. Like I started my fast at I think 1 a.m. because we had dinner late. Anthony and I had dinner late. Oops. If any of you haven't tried fasting, I do it mostly for like health benefits for myself, to kind of like cleanse my body of all the bad stuff, really. Okay, foundation is done. I already did my eyeliner, by the way. I used the Urban Decay Perversion eyeliner. This one here. This one is... I just dropped it. Oops. This one is the best in my opinion. Even if you want a waterproof one, this one is the best because it stays all day. If you know anything about Florida, it's humid like most of the time. You're gonna need something that's kind of waterproof if you want it to stay all day. Also, that is a load of laundry I did yesterday and I have to put it away. Haven't done that yet. So the problem, I was going around the property. As you guys know, I've been kind of like doing a whole bunch of work around the property, and I was cleaning things up, clearing things out, and trying to make everything to where it's more usable. I did mention the garage renovation series that I'm going to do. I have not edited it. I have not edited the videos yet. I'm getting there. I promise. I'm getting there. It's just been a crazy like month or two. The problem is that as I was cleaning up the yard, there is one area that I know has poison oak. But I found another area that has a whole bunch of poison oak, and I didn't see it at the time. You know where this is going, don't you? It just so happened to be a day where I wasn't wearing boots or gloves or long sleeves, which I usually do when I'm doing yard work. If you've seen my last vlog, which I highly suggest you do, it's a very like mishmash of kind of like how my days go. I wear gloves often and I wear boots almost all the time and jeans when I'm out doing yard work. Anyway, just because I don't like getting hit with things and I like to protect my feet. So I wadded through poison oak, guys. So I ended up with poison oak all over my ankles and all over my arms. And it was because I literally couldn't see it. I was focused on clearing the area of the yard and I walked right through it and didn't see it. You're probably wondering, how did you not see it? Well, I was never taught what it looked like, okay? I was just taught, hey, this section you don't walk through because there's poison oak. Okay. Never was taught what it looked like, never bothered to look it up because I was like, I'll just avoid that area. I tried to get rid of the poison oak in that area, and then as I was cleaning the yard and clearing it of stuff, I walked right through some. So you can't really see it too much now, and you probably haven't really seen it in the vlogs too much, but I had poison oak all down my arms. There's still a little bit right there. You can see it is healed. So it usually just looks like bumps, and then if you accidentally scratch it, it looks like these red lines on your skin. It is a bit textured, so I still have to put stuff on it. But it was on both arms. This arm fared much better. You can't even see anything anymore. There's like a bump or two, 3 maybe left, and that's it. But I got it all over my ankles. Here's a little story time for you. As a child, always ran around barefoot in the grass all the time. At certain points of running around, I would get really, really itchy ankles with bumps. Like they were just like, they look like the color of your skin, bumps. Like they weren't red or anything like that. And they would itch so much. So I just thought, hey, my skin doesn't like the grass. Apparently that was poison oak and I never knew. So my ankles are used to it. My arms, however, did not. And I did my best not to itch it, but it is really hard not to. Yeah, I have to take care of poison oak. I tried yesterday to spray poison all over it and kill it. However, it also rained yesterday. And I don't think there was enough time between me spraying everything and the rain for it to stop the propagation of the poison oak and like kill it. So I have to do it again. I realized how quickly and how much there is because I've also mowed the lawn quite a few times since figuring out, oh, this is where it was. And I think it's kind of spread a little bit in areas. So there's like now 4 sections that have poison oak, and also I found poison ivy as well. I did not know what poison ivy looked like either. I'll throw pictures on screen of what poison oak and poison ivy look like. They're completely different looking from each other, and it's very easy to miss them, especially if you have like Florida plants and holly near them, plus the vine that likes to imitate them and such like that. There's a lot of imitation fake plants that look exactly like them. I didn't know, and now I do, and now I'm fixing the problem, but I got poison oak on me for like, I don't know, 2 weeks maybe? Yeah. I've been very good at not itching it. Every time I have itched it by accident, I've always washed my hands completely. There's a lesson for you somewhere in there, I guess. I'm gonna do some design work and then I'm gonna tackle that poison oak because that was not fun at all. This probably sounds silly to a lot of you. By the way, if any of you are new here, I'm Angela. I'm a graphic designer and illustrator, but I have lived on a mini farm for most of my life. Anyway, I realized the difference of what poison oak is and what poison ivy is, which should be obvious, you would think. Poison ivy is literally like a vine. It kind of acts like ivy, like a vine. And then poison oak is the ones that stand up tall like an oak tree. You would think this is obvious, right? Well, I guess it's not to everybody. By everybody, me. Do you guys like these kind of like chatty morning vlogs? By the way, it's 12:10 now. I really need to get moving. So I used the Tarte Tarteist Pro Glow To Go palette for the bronzer. I'm going to just use a little bit of my Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. This is not sponsored. I just use this stuff all the time. And now that I know what it looks like, I can see it literally everywhere. And I'm just like, wow, this stuff is literally everywhere. Thankfully, it's nowhere where my niece and nephew goes in the yard. Like, it's not in like the more popular areas of the yard where they're gonna accidentally, you know, get in it. They were completely safe over this past Easter weekend, but still, it's concerning. That's a very, very long, rambly way to say that that's what's happening today. But that's what's happening today. I'm also going to be editing. How's this looking? Is this looking all right? I think I did all right. I need to blend out that. Sorry, I'm going to use you guys as a mirror for a second. There we go. I am done. I have my planner right here. And let's get into working because I have a lot to do. You guys have probably noticed that I'm doing a whole bunch of different series. We're right now in the Spring Life series right now because it is spring, and then we're gonna do a whole like summer days playlist, if you will. I am planning to do Vlogtober and Vlogmas as well. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. And for all of you who have subscribed to this channel, thank you so much, by the way. I know my content is kind of like here and there sometimes just because things like keep taking my time away, but I'm trying to be more consistent here. Everything goes to plan today. I will be transplanting some plants. I'm trying to create kind of like a more like privacy area with clusia bushes. Clusias look like this. They are very effective and they don't attract any insects, which is great. So I'm going to be transplanting some of those today, later in the day. Speaking of plants, I showed you guys my plant collection a few vlogs ago. Here is the update on the bamboo. I had transplanted that one. That was the first one, this one here. That was the first bamboo stalk that I got. And then it turned into these two. So this was the original, this bamboo plant here. And oh my goodness, he has actually grown. I know, I put it in a little bottle. He's grown roots finally, so I get to transplant him. And it only took like 2 weeks. So he's thriving still. This is Buddy. If you all don't know, this is Buddy, my original bamboo. And then Benji, because he grew super quickly. And then Baby, which is still very little. I don't know how to help him grow more, but he's doing well. Benji, he's still recovering from this. I accidentally forgot to water him one day, but he's bouncing back. He's okay. So those are my bamboo plants that live on my windowsill. And I get to transplant Buddy today. It is 1:32 in the afternoon. Doing pretty well as far as my fast is going. I just passed 12 hours, which is great. I'm not at all encouraging any of you to do this. If any of you have tried fasting, water is going to be your best friend, but do your research first. Just keeping hydrated. I do take some supplements, but I don't always like to rely on supplements. Like, supplements are only to supplement your nutrition if you're not getting everything you need. And I do take them often, but sometimes I would just like to cleanse my body of everything. Now I'm going to get into some design work for a client. It is quite a bit later now. It is just past 3:50 in the afternoon, and I think I have done pretty well with fasting today. It was about 14 hours, which was good enough for me. I'm just wearing my blue light blocking glasses while I'm designing, so that way I don't injure my eyes unnecessarily. My niece and nephew are here from school, so you may hear them a little bit in background. I'm still doing some design work here. You may be wondering what I'm designing. I have a client who needs license plates designed these are decorative license plates, because sometimes you can have decorative license plates that are not your main plate. And these license plates can be accessory plates on your car or on your vehicle. And they all have different themes. So it takes me a little bit of time, but it's quite fun. I'm gonna go and deal with all that poison oak and poison ivy as soon as I'm finished with my stack. And then that way I can then get into transplanting all those plants and such like that that I was telling you guys about earlier. Oh, I also need to feed my animals, so I will have to do that as well. We're in the hen house. Let's see. Oh, got one egg so far. They've been struggling with this heat recently, so 2. Only 2 today. This is a little play bucket my niece and nephew used to play with, but only got 2 eggs today. Just 2. They've been struggling with the heat recently, so 2 is pretty good so far. Used to get 5, but they're doing their best. It's really hot in the middle of the day. Prada. What's on your face? Running through hitchhikers, are you? Yes, you are. Oh my gosh. Let's get these off your ears. Would you run through a whole batch of weeds? I think you did. My dog. My guard dog. Oh, you ran through mud too? I'm gonna have to bathe you. Again. Not for you. These are the plants that I'm hoping to transplant in just a little bit. And this is the mulch that I got for them as well. So that way they'll survive in this heat. This is the infested area. That right there, that is poison oak. You may be wondering how it got there. I really don't know, to be honest with you. That's the problem I'm solving right now. I sprayed it all yesterday. As you can see, it did not die. And I've noticed that there's a lot more. This is not good. We're gonna kill it. Do you see how nasty this stuff looks? I am currently looking underneath my feet. Today I am wearing my boots, so I am protected. This is what it actually looks like. Look at that. Ugh, gross. Most poison ivy, poison oak has a bright red stem on it for, you know, danger, and they're usually 3 leaves like this. They sometimes have poisonous pustules on them, which are really gross. As you can see, there is a whole bunch of it here, and I stepped right on through it. Like, there's a whole bunch right here that I'm gonna get. You see this vine right here? That vine, this one right here, that vine is imitation. It does have a red like stem on the vine, but it's fake. However, real poison ivy and poison oak follow it. So there's usually, as you can see right there, poison oak and poison ivy that populate around this vine. So you just spray the leaves and it stops it from populating because it won't oxygenate. It's really hard to tell when they're babies as far as poison oak goes, but that right there, that's baby poison oak. You can tell by the bright red stem and the acid looking leaves. They look very toxic, let's just say that. So that is poison ivy and poison oak. Remember when I said that it's really hard to tell? This wind is not helping. It's really hard to tell when they're like babies. Well, let me show you like the true beginning of what poison oak and poison ivy look like. So that's it as a baby. They're really hard to tell. You may be able to see that there are pustules, like little brown pustules on top of them, but they'll probably turn into poison ivy. That's what it looks like as babies. And there was so much in this area here that I had to get rid of. It goes all along there. Just thinking about it is making my arm itch, but I'm not actually itchy. There is this imitation stuff, which has a flower bud on top, so I know it's not poison oak. Oh man, there's some I missed. Right there. That stuff right there. I missed that. Hang on. Let me get the poison. The one spot I seem to have missed is that right there. I'm spraying from a distance just for, you know, safety. Missed that one right there. Okay, here's a good example of the difference. That there, poison oak. But over here, you see this red vine right here above my finger? That's poison ivy, this red vine here. There's a really good example of poison ivy over here somewhere. By the way, this is holly. Holly likes to be around all this stuff too. I can't stand holly. It's so annoying to get rid of. It's like a whole holly tree. And it's just a mess. For some reason, poison oak and poison ivy love to be in it. Oh, there it is. Now I can see it. There's a whole bunch right there. So that's poison ivy. That's 5-leaf poison ivy. That's the red vine stem. That's how you know where it is. I'm gonna spray it from quite a distance away. Well, as you all could probably tell, I ran out of time. It is now dark outside, so Anthony came over and we're going to make taboke for dinner. I did not get a chance to transplant the calusias today, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're gonna have taboke for dinner and a salad kind of thing, and then I'm gonna go over to a friend's house for a little bit, and then I'll be at the end of tonight. But tomorrow I'm hoping to get those plants transplanted, so I'll show you that probably tomorrow. So I'm gonna go make some dinner.